Welcome to your daily OJ.
Welcome back. Do you
Welcome
notice
back.
how light it is out?
Um,
What time is it? 8:01. Wow, this is the earliest one we've done so far.
Yeah. So
Kids
we're
are
gonna have
down.
a jazzed conversation,
Jazzed.
full of energy.
Yeah.
You've got our full attention today.
I probably will still yawn.
Olga, you wanted to talk about something.
Jacob, you're about to participate in your very first ever triathlon.
I am.
It's a sprint, so it's
It is a sprint
miniature.
triathlon. So a sprint triathlon is different because of the distance being so much shorter. It is a 400-meter swim, so quarter mile,
Okay.
12-mile bike, and a 5K.
What's the estimated time?
The goal time, my brother and I are doing it. The goal time is an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
So you have about 10 minutes to swim, 20 minutes for the run, and then an hour to bike.
Did you ever imagine yourself doing this?
No, I never imagined myself doing it because I can't swim.
How has the swimming process been?
It's been good.
What have you been doing?
So when we moved in here a couple weeks ago, I just started swimming in the pool here all the time. So, and then this past week, because the pool's gonna close on
Monday.
Labor Day, it's the last day it's open is Labor Day. I'm swimming every week or every day this week, so got to get those laps in. It's a short pool, but that's okay because I really can't swim anyways, so
Dude,
lots of breaks.
YouTube teaches you quite a bit of things.
Yeah, it does. It taught me so much.
What about biking? Because you've never really biked beforehand.
Nope. I was gonna mountain bike, but then Olga forced me to buy a road bike, and today actually was my first ride on the road bike, and it was amazing. So
Why was it so good?
I don't really know the physics of it, because when I pick up this road bike, it doesn't feel any lighter than my mountain bike.
Right.
And really, the gears probably are not that different either. But I think it must have everything to do with, like, the forward-leaning handlebars and the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can think of that would really make it that much different. But you go significantly faster. Like,
How fast were you going?
I went by a school zone, and it had a little clock, and I was going 22 miles per hour,
Dude,
and I was flying.
you had a helmet
I
on,
felt-
right?
I did.
Did you have glasses on to make sure the bugs weren't like whacking
I
you?
had my glasses on.
Do we need
yeah.
to buy you some those
No, because I won't be able to see. I gotta wear my
Oh.
glasses. Well, I don't know if I will, because I'll be coming off my
Swimming.
swim.
Ooh, do you have contacts still?
No.
Wow. He
Yeah.
may not finish
Yeah,
this
right.
race.
When I'm swimming, I'm like, where am I going?
Oh my goodness. All right, so this is September 7th, your birthday. What other events or races are you hoping to do this year? Maybe next year?
I think the next race I always get excited come race time because I want to do a bunch of them. But they just cost so much money.
They do cost so much.
Yeah, they're so expensive.
Yeah.
But I know I want to go back to that Salt Fork and do the Bigfoot race again.
Mm.
That was my first ever race, and I dropped out because I had COVID. So
He was dying.
yeah, I made it through like half of the race,
Uh-huh.
and
You were 15 miles
blew up
in.
a toilet, and then had like 102-degree fever.
Yeah, I
So-
remember driving home, the 2-hour drive, and I was like, this is pre-kids. I was like checking your breathing because you were dead. Like, I didn't.
Yeah, I remember sleeping the whole way home. Got home, slept more, said goodbye to Rossi and Ryan, slept more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That was crazy.
yep,
So, is that a 50K?
that's a 50K.
Okay. And then are you doing any
Should be a
triathlon?
cakewalk.
Cakewalk?
Yeah,
Why is that?
like easy.
Right, but why?
Yeah.
Compared?
50 miler, 100K. If I can do those, 50K is easy.
That's true. What if it snows?
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a muddy mess.
Yeah. It was a muddy mess last time anyways.
Yeah,
It's on a horse trail.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Huh. And then your big June race.
Yep. I got a 100 miler. I got a 100 miler coming up in June. I was supposed to do it this last year, and then my buddy's wedding was that day.
Yep.
So we moved it off.
How are you going to train differently this time for the 100 miler than you have for your previous races?
I'm going to train.
Like when? Like, are you going to do like
Just more training. I usually do this thing where I start training 2 weeks before.
No, you like run a mile here or there until 2 weeks. Then you're like, we're on a marathon today.
It's really like a month out.
Right.
About a month out, I'm like, hey man, you better run some, because that's going to be a lot of running.
Well, it was funny because this last time or before your 100K, you found as many miles you could do within 6 hours, and you got 33 miles in. And after that, you're like, I should have been running more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got 2 weeks, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't do a very good job training.
Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of time, effort.
It takes too much time.
No.
Like, especially like for those long runs, because the only way to train for it is to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to run, because the 100 miler is going to be like 24 hours.
Oh, at least.
So, well, the goal is 24 hours so you can get the belt buckle.
Ooh.
But to train for that, you have to run like 12 hours. Like, that would be...
So, like, we should find a race in, like, April or May that is, like, 12 hours long. So, a 50 miler before your 100 miler.
I am happy. This video is not sponsored, but I am really happy with my ultras, because I ran in my ultras out west in the Colorado Springs race, 100K, and my toes didn't bust up.
No.
Because in the 50 miler, I ran in Hoka's, which I love my Hoka's, but they destroyed my toes.
Dude, this feels
And
awful. I've never seen anything like it.
I lost toenails, and they just were blistered everywhere. And after my 100K, which is more miles, I had no blisters, and I had no broken toenails or anything like that. To be fair, the 50 miler rained almost the entire time.
Yeah.
So that probably had something to do with it. But.
Yeah. So we're planning on training this time. Do you have like a game plan of when you're going to start? Like, are you going to be thoughtful about it, or is it just me another like...
I probably won't train. I'll probably just...
No, that's all right. I'll make you. We're in a new area. We have so much more places to run.
I feel like I just need events. Like, I have found that the only way I will train for something
short term
is if I have stuff to train for.
I get
and
that.
So, like, if I have something every month or every other month, then I will panic train for each of those events.
Which will then make it...
And then it'll make up for...
Okay. And in my head, I'm like, we paid for your 100 miler like a long time ago, so we have an extra like what, $400 to spend on other races.
No,
see,
I don't think that's how it works.
But we already paid for it. So this
I know,
race is
but
free.
I don't think that's how it works. It's not free.
It's prepaid. It's free because we paid a long time ago. Therefore, we have more money now because we would have theoretically paid for more.
No, that's
right.
not
We paid for another race and then doing this one.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Free money, guys.
Free money. This is why Olga's no longer an accountant.
It's prepaid.
No.
Yes, it is. It's considered prepaid. Not until you use the asset, you get the service, then you write it off, and it's not prepaid anymore. Then you can actually count the expense.
Yes. But I don't know if I'll do many more triathlons.
No.
I don't know. Maybe. I really do like the bike. That was a lot of fun riding a bike around today.
I think he needs to get those little shorts or the paddings on the butt.
No. And so, like, here's why I never thought I would have one of those bikes. Because whenever you see them, you're like, I don't like the biker people. Like, the culture there.
Really?
I don't really like biker people culture.
Why? Is it
I think
uppity?
it's because in Delaware, Ohio, whatever club is there in Delaware, Ohio, they'd always ride near where Ed work. I'd work on Ed's tree farm out there, and they had like a biker group of like 40 people, and they'd take up the whole lane, and then you couldn't really. There was like no real time to pass them, and you'd follow them for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And like they made no effort to allow you to pass them and I'm like, you guys are crazy. Like they're going like 10 miles per hour, just cruising along. And I'm like, I don't want to be a biker person.
Here we are.
But here we are. And it's a lot of fun. so
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So it's hard to blame them. Makes me wish I had one when I was in Urbana.
Yeah.
It would have been way
A lot
more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think that's it for today's Daily OJ.
Olga's cutting us off.
Cutting us off.
She's like, I gotta go. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of The Daily OJ. Your Daily OJ.
Your Daily
Bye.
OJ.